Hi, guys, and welcome to the Careers podcast series brought to you by Inferential Futures. We'll be interviewing students and graduates about their experience of work, internships, and placements, and everything employment related. I'm your host, Umberin, and today I'm continuing our talk with our guest, Alishah, about her application process. Hi, Alishah, how you doing?
Hi, I'm good.
Okay, so let's talk about the placement. Where did you hear about it, and how did you find it?
Okay, so at the start of second year, they always tell you to apply for a placement, but I feel like everything gets on top of you. And around September, October, that's when the big companies you kind of apply for them. I applied for a few, but with no luck, and then you kind of just get stressed out and you give up. But I remember that if you sign up for the PDC, which is the Professional Development Centre at our university, Brunel,
Yeah.
they'll send you updates like every week for any applications that they know are open and are closing soon, like apply quickly. And it was the day that I had my exam, and I did my exam, and then afterwards I was like, I should really apply for this job because the deadline was the next day. But I never ended up doing it because I was so stressed out about the exam. So the next day my best friend was like, just like sign up, it's okay if you're late, like you just never know what's gonna happen. So I stayed up till midnight, like just doing the application, writing my cover letter, which I had some sort of experience in because you get help from uni with, but it was like
Exactly.
my first time writing a real cover letter. But I was like, do you know what? Like, what's the worst that can happen? They either just don't reply or they just reject you. But at least
Yeah.
it was practice.
Might as well give it a shot and then
Yeah, so I sent
try.
it, and especially because it was a small company, I felt like maybe I had like a chance because maybe they didn't get many applications. But then on
Yeah.
the Monday, they contacted me asking me if I want like an online interview. They read my application, they were happy with it. So yeah, that was like the first step.
So do you remember how many you went before doing this one? Like how many did you apply
I'll
before
say
getting
that
into
some
this one?
people did like maybe 20, 30, but because I was quite overwhelmed by second year, I maybe did like 10, 12, 10 to 12 before this.
And
But you should do like a
yeah.
mixture of like big businesses and then small companies as well.
And do you remember when was the deadline of this one of Omega Dot?
If I can remember correctly, it was around like January,
Okay.
January
So
12, mid
so did you
January.
do it like on the last moment? So after your exam you were like,
Yeah,
let me just
it
do it
wasn't
before.
the best idea, but it wasn't
Mhm.
like a placement I've been looking at this whole time. Because if it's a placement you're looking at for a long time, like I have quite a big passion for British Airways. So as soon as that application's opened, I was doing the application. But this one just
Yeah.
popped up on my email from Brunel, and I did plan to do it on the day, but like I said, my exam just got in the way. But then I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? What's the worst that can happen?
Exactly.
So I applied one day
And look
late, but
where you're now. It's now it was your placement year.
yeah,
So
it's
it did
crazy.
work out. So it was do you think it was like challenging to secure a placement in your field?
Yeah, especially in our field, not only engineering, but aerospace engineering in particular. Like, it's very competitive, and even hearing from my friends who have just graduated, even graduate schemes at the moment, is very competitive.
Yeah.
Um, because, especially for placements, the people who are hiring, obviously,
Mhm.
they want somebody who's had past experience, but at the same time, they're trying to give an opportunity to people so that they can get that first type of experience in the workplace. Um, but yeah, there's some really great candidates out there who you're competing against. So I would say to, even if you
Yeah,
don't
so
start applying early, just prepare early. Use your uni's resources to your advantage. Like learn how to write your cover letters and brush up your CV before the applications even start to open around September time.